All right, so finally got my package in from Degree, and I'm not really gonna go through all the my honest opinion stuff. This is just quite simply the unboxing. I did do the 5 submissions for $50 kit. They sent me a box that had all the sleeves and everything that I would need to package my cards. Sent them off. Turnaround time was about a month. Wasn't terrible. Uh, I went with Degree just because, honestly, I just don't trust PSA. They just have so much nonsense going on at PSA, right? There was that guy that was taking labels from very expensive cards and putting them on his own personal collection. There was the most recent one, I think, is there was a very, very high valued card that they actually damaged and admitted to damaging, and then they asked that the person who owned the card not say anything, and in return they were going to give them a fraction of the price. You can look these up, right, and see exactly what I'm talking about if you really want to know more. But so this is what came. This is the box that the cards came in. They say it's a display box. I thought it would be something that you display your cards in. It looks like it's more of just a holding box. So, but this is how it comes. This is how that first submission kit came in. And so let's take a look. So the first one, Mega Lucario, and it's a 9. Now, I know some people have an issue with their grading system, right? Because I believe it's like a 1 through 11 type thing. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. It seems like it's more AI based anyway, which I like Tag. I've used Tag before, and I've had pretty good experiences with them. So I'm a fan of the AI based grading, just because there's no bias, right? So that's kind of why I went with Degree on this one. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, an 8. That's rough. I was really hoping I'd get a higher grade on this. And, there's the indicators back here. Obviously, you can look it up and they'll give you the full breakdown. And, this card specifically, I remember as soon as I ripped it from the pack, it went straight into a penny sleeve and a top loader. So I was really hoping I'd get something bigger, but for most collectors, you already know, just because it's fresh out of the pack and straight into a top loader doesn't mean anything necessarily, right? It's still a crapshoot for the most part. All right, what did we get here? Another 8. Another 8. Surface and centering. And these cards, honestly, I really had just picked them at random for the most part. There's no rhyme or reason to why I picked them. There is one specifically, though, that it's an old. I've had it for a longer time and didn't really necessarily take care of it. So I was just kind of curious to see what they would grade it, and that will be the next card coming out. And this is another 8. Yeah, so it looks like the harshest grading for what I submitted has been on surface and centering. And one thing that I've never done before that I would be curious on is if I were to crack these slabs and submit them to like Tag or CGC or something, what kind of grades I would get from them. Honestly, yeah, I probably won't do it because this is all just personal collection, right? I'm not trying to become a millionaire off these cards. So this is the one, like I said, didn't really take care of it necessarily. And it is another 8. All right, surface and centering. And so it looks, so I got 1 9 and all 8s, and it looks like most everything came down to surface and centering. The 9 that I got was more of a centering issue, according to this. But overall, I mean, honestly, just they look good, right? I do like the black and green. And actually, let's go ahead and take this out. So this black right here is just packaging. Let's take this out and take a look at it. Yeah, so slabs are acrylics frosted, so very similar to PSA. They look good. No complaints, honestly. Again, like I said, this is all just PC, so I wasn't looking to get 10s for resale value or anything like that. This is just simply cards that I wanted to send off to get graded because I was curious about the company and the process and how it worked. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied. Wish I could have had a 10, but yeah, just got to take what they give you. But that's it. If you're curious about degree, what you get, what it entails, I mean, like I said, the whole process took about a month, so the turnaround time wasn't too bad. It's about what I anticipated. But it does seem like the grading is pretty harsh, honestly. I will go through all of the QR codes back here and get the breakdown of why these cards were graded the way they were. But yeah, like I said, if you were ever curious about it, I recommend them. The whole experience was pretty straightforward. They keep you up to date on the entire process and let you know where they're at in it. But that's it.